Hello, beautiful, brilliant black women, God is born. Please watch Miss Kat's video, this part of it that I'm going to show. But if you could also go back to her channel, I wasn't able to stitch or duet this, and it's very important for us as black women, black girls. I want us to have a clear understanding of what's going on here with this 70,000 freaks, okay?
More than 70,000 males, young and old, participated in this Telegram group in which they offered advice and encouraged one another to grape and assault the girls and women around them. The contents of the channels and chats are as follows. Trigger warning. The males in this group shared videos and photos of previous and even live sexual assaults. They shared tips and tricks on how to assault the girls and women in their own households, including their own daughters.
Now, based on patriarchal history over the last 4,000 years to today, if you watch Miss Kat's video, she'll tell you that these men were from around the world, and they were primarily English speakers. I can almost guarantee you that this is just the tip of the iceberg. I have to say this to us black women. I believe in our preternatural elemental powers as God is born. And we specifically don't want to see other people hurting, right? Okay, well, maybe allegedly I might not be a part of that part, but we don't want to see other people hurting. I get that about us as black women. And you see what they did in getting together, what they did, and really what they were talking about, though heinous, savage, and fucking violent, it's no different than Project 2025. Or how Middle Eastern men are treating women in the Middle East, like Afghanistan, telling them they can't even speak in public. Well, I have some solutions, and I've been giving it to us over and over as black women. I swear, just I don't even know what to say anymore. So we have this summit coming up, and it's called Project U. It is for black women, and it will cover your defense, safety, security, especially around concealed carry. We will be talking about vetting, because I've done classes on it. I've done classes on self-defense, all of which you could take right now. And Project U, the summit, will be coming up around the end of February 2025, right? So in about a month and a half, 2 months. And the Project U Discord is free for you to join. And we are doing a vetting process for it. Because black women to come together so that we can build a defense mechanism, a security mechanism around us building our own infrastructure, because we're quite capable of building infrastructure. You know why I know? Because we built everybody else's fucking infrastructure. I know that us as black women we have expertise in every kind of knowledge. Yes, I happen to be an RN, but I have written policies, procedures, and standards for years. So when I wrote standards for us as black women, I put my years of expertise into it, but I just made it for us. And in what we're doing, we already predicted this and far worse in our matriarchic think core group of leaders, right? So we designed a matrix for all of you to be able to come through, those who want this to stop and are ready to take action, are ready to come up with solutions, are ready to build infrastructure like housing and ag and marketing and education, healthcare. We have the process and the space already set up for those of you who talk a lot about wanting these things. And many of you actually have the expertise to pull it off, right? As let's get in front of this. Let's be able to predict what's going to happen and have some plans set up so that we are not going to be going through this shit. Because too often we wait till after something's happened. And then we're like, oh, this has got to stop. What are we going to do? Who's going to help us? And we go look for all this help, and it ain't there. Because you're your only help. We're our only help as black women, black girls. And I can tell you right now, before anybody fucking says to me, what about all the other women? Listen, once we put something together, all they're going to do is duplicate it anyway. So don't worry about it. We need to focus on centering black women and black girls, because we are the original matriarchal democratic community. Along with Project U, that's the place in a Discord that it is free, that you can sign up. You can use the Google application form I'm putting the link in the comments. He'll be in this free Discord for Project U. But no, that is a transitional space because the real work is being done on a different area. Okay? Because we can't just let anybody in there. There are some of us as black women who are male worshipers, and that's going to be a fuck no, because we're not centering any males. You understand? It doesn't have any ill effect on your baby boys because you're going to automatically cover, protect, and uplift them anyway. So whatever you bring back from Project U as leaders, because that's what you are, black women, you're leaders. I'm not just asking you to come and lead building our own infrastructure, building our own defense systems, getting your own self-defense in order, making sure your daughters are in martial arts. Most of the time they can get in by the time they're 3 if they don't have a health problem. Check that out with your doctor. Why all of you in these United States are not concealed carriers, I do not know. But because I chose to raise my children in a matriarchy all this time, we're successful. I don't live by the rules of a patriarchy, but black women, you're still trying to live by the rules of a patriarchy. That's why it seems like when men tell you shit like, oh, your body, my choice, that's just like, how could they say that? They could say that because they're dumb ass fucking males. That's how they can say it. The better question is, why is it that any of you think these motherfuckers should be leading any fucking thing? They can't even lead their goddamn sperm. They have no control over their sperm. In fact, their sperm wouldn't be able to move without their mother's mitochondria to make the tail waggle. There is no way we haven't taken immediate and severe action on behalf of our daughters who by the time they're 18 are being SA'd. Whoever the fuck it is out there, I don't care if it's these 70,000 men, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's the Trump group, they mamas, I don't give a fuck. What they ought to be is motherfucking scared to touch a black girl or a black woman. And that power is in our hands, black women. There's a reason why when I do videos, people are not trying to come over here and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you, like my president, Harris told Oprah that day when they were talking about pew pews, dark sisters, what I call them. If you come in my house, you getting shit. And my house is wherever the fuck I'm at. And it's definitely wherever my daughter is. These motherfuckers should be afraid, but we have to take action by getting our concealed carry, purchasing dark sisters, practicing with them, and taking them everywhere you go. And you should be bringing more than one, what they call EDC, everyday carry. You should be bringing some cousins. Because my dark sisters got cousins. You know, zap. But we're so afraid as black women that, oh my God, what if they think we're too masculine and not feminine? Fuck them. Why would we even give a fuck what they think, say, or whatever it is? All I can tell motherfuckers is don't act on your badass behaviors or thoughts. Because all you gonna get over here is a motherfucking serious and swift fucking consequence. I know exactly how they gonna roll. That's why we're telling you, come to Project U. And not so shit can be done for you, but so that you can get together and come up with solutions on different areas of infrastructure building for the nation of black women, which happens to be global, along with our black and indigenous other women and girls. Girl, we all know I don't give a fuck. I don't care about none of these motherfuckers. But what I do care about is the most vulnerable in all of our communities and in society. That's who I care about. And so do you, black women. But standing on the sidelines, waiting for somebody else to get it is not working. We're literally being marked and targeted and hunted. And you knew this. And you know this. And you know it's just going to get worse. Come over to Project U. Fill out the Google form. Yes, there's a vetting process. And it is important, like I said, because we can't have just any arbitrary person in there who is really anti-black woman, black girl, okay? Even if she herself appears to be a black woman, okay? So let's get it, black women, because I love us. I love us.